We're just like other people. We love to sing, we love to dance, we admire beautiful women. We're human, and sometimes very human.
Hi guys, I'm going to be showing you how I do this high fashion makeup tutorial. After I apply my primer, then I'm going to go ahead and use my AIRSPUN translucent powder to go ahead and set that in place. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding my LA Pro concealer in the color Dark Cocoa all over my brows. And I have a more in-depth tutorial on this, and I will link it down in my description bar below. The next thing I'm going to be doing is adding my Wet n Wild Essence Primer. Next, I'm going to go ahead and start color correcting my face. So I'm using my Pro Concealer in the color Toffee. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my inner corner and then my outer corner. And as well as under my chin and around my full trim area.
May be wondering what is going to happen now. It is of course necessary for the minds and souls of us all.
Once I go ahead and apply my concealers on my face, then I'm just going to go ahead and blend. And I was thinking about base tutorial, like a foundation base or a concealer base, because I don't wear foundation all the time. I usually just wear concealer. But I don't mind doing a separate video on that, so be on the lookout. So I wasn't able to find where my beauty blender was to use to bake, so I just used this fluffy brush that I have. So one little trick that I do is if you don't have a sponge or like a beauty blender, you can go ahead and use a fluffy brush to apply your powder. Instead of tapping off like the excess, I only tap off like a little bit and then just go ahead and apply it because I'm mimicking the baking effect. So, I don't know if you can tell, but at this point in the video, I got a little bit baking happy. So I was just trying to like proportion my face out using the powder, but I think I did it way too much because like my face started to look ashy. But I'm gonna fix that. I don't know if it's still in stock, but I still have it. Using my Venus Lime Crime palette in the color Mustard to start building my brow bone, because I don't really have one. It's very minimal. So I just try to build the color. using this brown color underneath that. And I also mix together the brown and gray to also give it some more depth. Just go ahead and just build it on. So after I build my brow bone, I'm going to bring down the contour color, carve out my nose. I'm taking my translucent powder to go ahead and act reverse contour, and I'll do a separate video on that as well too. And I go ahead and I use my e.l.f. primer to apply my LA Pro concealer towards my brow bone, and also to cut my crease as well.
What is going to happen now? It is, of course, necessary for the minds and souls of us all.
Using my Color Fusion palette, I'm going to use my dark brown color, black, and blue. Mix those three colors and apply them towards my crease of my new lids, following the shape of my cut crease. Don't exactly put it towards my crease, but I start in my crease area and then I just bring it sort of down in the shape of a V. So I know that my face looks very, very, very pale. So that's why I'm going into just to bring some more color. So the reason why I'm adding more powder, I'm adding it to the points of my face where I want more volume. If you know your angles, it's very easy for you to know where to place. And that's the one thing about makeup that I like is it's trial and error. You guys just caught me on the day where my error is shown through first. So yeah, like I said, trial and error. And as long as it makes you feel beautiful, that's all that matters. I was just following along this Julia Fox makeup that I seen on Instagram, but it didn't turn out how I wanted it to turn, so this just ended up being its own makeup look.
of course necessary for the minds and souls of us all.
If you use too much powder, you're just basically adding color back to your skin. I'm using this fuchsia color to use as a blush alongside Milani contour palette, using the blush color with it. So I'm using two different colors as my blush color. Then I'm gonna go ahead and start using my favorite lip liner in the color First Love. I use that to line my inner lips. Then, using the same color that I used to use as my blush in the Sugar Plum palette, I'm going to use that on my bottom lashes to sort of smoke in that black that I used on top of it. And then afterwards, I'm going to be using my Venus 2 palette, using the color Fly to act as my highlight color on my philtrum, the bridge of my nose, and as well as my jawbone. I was just using like those disposable eyeshadow brushes because I just had them and I was just trying to get rid of them. And I switched over to a more fluffier brush for an even application. I'm just using my Essence mascara only towards the outer portion of my eyes to give my lashes a more lifted look. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my lip plumper towards the middle portion of my lips. This is pretty much the end of the video, and I appreciate you guys for watching towards the end. And if you guys like to see more videos from me, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Perhaps those who may be among us tonight for the first time may be wondering what is going to happen now. It is of course necessary for the minds and souls of us all.